Hello ladies and gents, my name is John and welcome back to another video. So today I have building Kessel. It's going to be similar style to my crate video where I commentate over kind of a time lapse and explaining the build process. I'm pretty happy with how it came out other than the inaccurate color scheme. But yeah, this is also kind of a continuation of my Millennium Falcon build as I did use that exact model for this. But yep, that's about it. Let's get into the build. Regrettably, most of the footage was lost because the replay mod just like corrupted video files and all that. But this is what I do have. I basically dug a giant hole with World Edit and then lined it with sand, and then used the smooth tool on it to make that kind of, I don't know, mountainy effect. And it actually worked pretty well because normally, you know, the smooth tool leaves a lot of like ugly lines and stuff. But this worked in my favor because Kessel is, as you can see in the far right, is made of kind of layers. And because, I mean, it's basically a giant mine. And, okay, the footage is already over. Anyways, this is the next part. After that, I built a landing pad on the bottom half. And this is where I put 2 Rebel transports that I just imported with MC Edit. And the Falcon up there, that's not permanent. That's only temporary. I put that in between clips. But yeah, you could see I remove it in just a sec. To put it farther down, and then I add the landing gear and all that kind of stuff, and the ramp. Oh yeah, and here is like one of the big like mining towers. These are connected into the walls. Yeah, if you look at the map from Battlefront, there's a bunch of these all over the place and in the movie. So I just built one of those and then kind of connected into the mountain, and progressively throughout the build I copy and pasted those, as you can see in a minute. Right here is the door. If you look also in the Battlefront map, I said before, there's kind of a triangular door, and it goes down a bit, and then there's like a little vault at the end, and that's like the main entrance to the infrastructure. And I built that and just kind of made it downward to simulate depth, even though in reality it's just a black hole at the end. And I started using coarse dirt to like make a little path, which later in the video really extends over the whole build and gives it a lot of color and flavor. So yeah, I had pipes coming out of it, and this like kind of goes all over the build. The pipes are just kind of, I don't know what they're there for. Probably just something to coexist with the the water that's placed down in a little bit, which you'll see in a minute. And right here, I make a second landing pad for TIE fighters. This just, I don't know, this whole bottom section isn't that important. It's more of a secondary thing I did to make it look nicer and add some detail. But it's basically the same as the transport pad, just with TIE fighters on it in a different size. So I copy and pasted a few more of those towers, and that's about it for this section of the video. And then I also added a lot more pipes, as you'll see in a minute. I do apologize for this like camera work. It's really odd, but you know, I'm not that good at the replay mod. This is only the second time I've used it. Third. I used it in the crate video and the Millennium Falcon. I built some more of those little towers, but smaller, and just copy and pasted them all over the place, and started making the water. The water isn't the correct color. It's more of a kind of a greenish color, but with shaders, it looks more accurate, and that's the closest I could get. So yeah, now I'm just putting the details in, like the dirt and the water, and that goes around those little kind of metal posts you can see, with a bunch of pipes coming about it. You'll see after I put the dirt down. The dirt is kind of hard to get at first, but I think it looks really good. Although it is a bit in your face with how different the coloring scheme is. So yeah, I put some of that just all over the build. Makes it look really nice, and it's also accurate to Kessel itself if you look in the movie. So yeah. Then just the last thing I did is just spammed pipes everywhere. I kind of went a bit overboard with it, but I do think it makes the build look a lot more connected and complete. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed that. Something I forgot to mention in the intro was this was actually like pretty hellish to build. I had another world where I built almost all of the terrain, and then it got corrupted. Because World Edit, and just, I don't know, overall, there's a bunch of different things that went wrong, a bunch of different, corrupted worlds. So yeah, I'm happy, though, that I eventually, like, got the final product and didn't give up on it, because it turned out to be pretty cool. So, yep, I'm going to show a little cinematic and end the video here. I hope you enjoyed, and see you in the next one.